Hey everybody, and welcome to the Final Fantasy Tactics Colosseum AI Tournament League for January. It's day 9 and we're getting really down to the wire here. 12 teams remain, only 8 will remain after this stream, and we will also know what our winners finals matchup will be. I'm Sardek, alone in the booth again tonight. So let's get started on finding out who is going to make the winners finals. First off, Hero 2 versus WarpedEdge 2. Heroes Croceo Drift versus Frijo 2. One of them will emerge victorious and in the winners championship. For Heroes Croceo Drift, we have Mrs. Zoom the Sage. With a Faith Rod, Time Magic, Damage Split, Short Charge, and Magic Defend Up. Of course, those disastrous Frog 2s. Mr. Zoom, the Ninja with Basic Skill Hamido, Attack Up, and Equip Katana. Hero and the Monk with Battle Skill, Auto Potion, Equip Armor, and Sword. And MVB the Chocobo with Choco Guard, also known as Hero. On the other side, for WarpedEdge 2, Frijo, we have Richard the Thief, Punch Art Hamido, 2 Swords, and Equip Sword. Mage Masher and Blood Sword that also gets to use Vital Strike to make sure the Mage Masher is damaged when that is appropriate. Chloe the Ninja with Draw Out, Arrow Guard, Concentrate, and Move +2. Breeby the Time Mage with Summon Magic, Auto Potion, Short Charge, and Float. And Joey the Priest with Draw Out, Damage Split, Defense Up, and Teleport. Heading to Large 71. We have Heroes on the left, and Frijo 2 on the right in green. The opening Haste 2 catches the whole team. Lightning Ball only 180, and half of it damage split away. Lightning Ball not quite enough to take out that Sage. I'm guessing either rubber shoes or something else. Haste 2 only getting 2 for Frijo 2. That's going to put him a little behind. And no, it's just taking 160. Scorpio bad with Leo, Aquarius, and Taurus. I think that's Aquarius. So yeah, it's just bad compat. That's why the ball was not so large. Kiyomori on 2. And Mrs. Zoom doing what she's known for, starting up the charge on 2. And an armor goes down even if the monk is, or if the ninja is protected. Time Mage starting something. And Ninja decides she doesn't need to be protected at all, she just needs to be dead. Guard on the Ninja and the Chocobo, neither of them froggable. Huge hit on 3, near fatal for the Chocobo. Summon's proving to be pretty good this month, actually. We don't see a lot of them, but the ones we've seen have been very impactful. Choco-Cure out of the Chocobo, and of course they'll be retreating. Dispel 2 strips Haste's Pro Shell from the Time Mage. Full life to bring up the ninja, but she's just going to go right back down to a target. Those two do so much damage to each other. CT's just not lining up for Free Joe. Gravity for a near fatal on the Thief. Another summon being charged on the Sage. Sage does have Faith, so this is going to be a pretty big hit. 294 is enough to put her down. Monk is back with a revive, but she does not get to kill the Thief, who gets to retreat. Although he doesn't have any way to heal himself, so that Thief is effectively knocked out of the fight. Cheer Up will bring the Sage back into it eventually, but she's not now. So she'll probably be taking at least one turn off. More than one with that Shuriken. And with another summon being charged on Heroes, that does put them on the back foot here. Yeah, I'm trying to find the mod controls. Oh, there it is. Sorry about that, I wasn't paying attention to the match. It looks like it is a 3-on-2 right now, with the Thief kind of sidelined. Heroes look to have turned that situation around while I wasn't paying attention. I'm actually going to have to go back and watch my own VOD, because I'm not sure how it turned around. Anyways, that Thief being sidelined is just really, really hurting Free Joe 2 here. Priest being on the run and just trying to heal, not where you want to be. Especially with frogs coming. But the Priest once again resists it. But if he's not casting, can't resist this. 240 damage puts him down, and it is just the Thief left. Thief does get a Hamido, which allows him to Bloodsword back up some health. So he is not dead yet. This isn't over. Eats a Hamido himself, however. There's that Hamido once more. Gravity takes him super low, and if he gets a Hamido here... No, the ninja fails to deliver and allows him to Bloodsword back up. Choco Guard only landing on the monk. Ninja's about to get Hamido'd again. That ninja failing twice in a row lets the Thief stay in it. A revive is probably coming for the ninja, though, when the monk gets there. Yup, there's the predicted revive. That monk needs to be brought down in a hurry if Frigio 2 wants to fight this match. Ninja having Defy Pain is a disaster for him. And of course the Chocobo, even worse. Sage goes down like a sack of potatoes, though. And Asuna 2 is not the most exciting thing to be doing after taking damage. No Hamido on the Thief, and finally it goes down. Game 1 goes to Crocchio Drift. Of course, the opening haste to getting the entirety of Crocchio Drift. And Masamune also getting everyone. Big summon coming out of the Time Mage. It's going to catch at least 3. With a Vital Strike out of the Thief to back it up, Chocobo is probably dead and probably near fatal for the other 2. Does manage to get a kill on the Sage as well, so it is a 2-on-4 already. Revive for the Sage, but she doesn't have haste. Wish for the Chocobo, but Thief is right there. Eats a Hamido. Another big cast from the Time Mage. Is she fast enough, or will some of them move out of it? She gets all 4. It's a double kill and double near fatal. Chocobo revived by the monk, but no revive coming out of the Sage, only a haste. With the ninja down, the Thief can focus on Vital Strike and take out the Reviver. It is just a 2-on-4, no more revivals available to Croceo Drift. This looks firmly in the hands of Frigio 2. Lightning Bolt takes out the Sage, and it is just a monster left. There it is. Salamander takes out the Chocobo, and we are going to Game 3. This is round 1, so I got a little tied up and started late. Heroes, Croceo Drift versus Frigio 2. Croceo Drift, of course, opening with Haste 2. But the maps have been pretty favorable for WarpedEdge. Has been able to get the full Team Masamune and all 3 of them. Is that an opening slow?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Let me get things popped out and everything.
Yep. Ninja going tall with a lightning ball. For mid-charge, down goes the Sage. Preventing the Sage from getting those devastating Frog 2s. Really important to Frigio 2 here. There are revivals on the Ninja and the Monk, so those have to be dealt with pretty quickly too. Demi 2, a good start on it. 213 to the Monk. Muramasa out of the Priest. Offset entirely by Auto Potion, but it did have a chance for a proc, just didn't get there.
I mean, that's the real danger of Muramasa, is the fact that even if you don't kill, you have that Death Sentence or Confusion proc.
One of the
Hellcry
Thief's
takes
weapon.
out the Thief's weapon.
Thief has 2.
Which was a mage. He had a Mage Master and a Blood Sword.
Lost the Blood Sword, so he is all
that's
Vital Strike
really
on damage
unfortunate.
now.
Yeah.
Does have
goes for a
Secret
Secret
Fist.
Fist, though.
Yeah, I mean, that ain't nothing.
He still works as a Hamido bot.
And Ninja takes out Ninja. This is relying heavily on the Time Mage now. The Demi 2s and the Salamanders.
Looks like the Ninja's going to be got back up, though. I think that's at a 97%, so a good miss. Shelbus takes away the Time Mage's Wizard Robe. That's 2 MA down.
That Death Sentence is cured by Choco Asuna.
Vital Strike with the Mage Master doing 120.
I do think it's pretty clever having the Mage Masher, but being able to remove its effect with a thing like Vital Strike. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool idea. Honestly, that I hadn't considered, but that also opens up the idea of like Vital Strike Masa Moon on a thief, because it'd be concentrated anyways.
Yep.
So crit Masa Moons.
Down goes the Chocobo.
Up comes the Chocobo.
Probably not for long with that ninja behind it. Although I guess with that Choco Cure, it's got a chance at standing for a while.
I take it they just can't revive their Sage currently due to where she died?
That is correct.
Unfortunate.
The Monk has Monk Revive. The Ninja would have been capable, but it went for a kill on the Time Mage instead.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of questioning, because I noticed he had basic skill.
Yeah, Ninja has Wish. He was using it in the small map.
He just didn't feel like it.
Yep. There's a huge crystal for the Monk there. Difference between dying immediately to the Thief and living.
Speaking of the Thief, goes for a death sentence, but misses. Mr. Zoom pays it back with a target, does not get Hamito'd.
Yeah, I think it's slipping away from Frijo too. It's looking like it might be Krokyo Drift in the winners finals.
Yeah, that was just really unfortunate, that Hamito miss.
But until that priest runs out, it is not over.
Break on the ninja. I'm not sure which one that was offhand from the animation.
Oh, accessory.
Oh, it was accessory? Then the ninja lost her elf mantle, which, there goes her evasion.
That Time Mage is absolutely essential to turning this around.
Actually, I've never thought of this. You can evade Hamitos, can't you?
Yeah.
Or no? Okay. So yeah, actually that elf mantle mattered there then.
I'm curious about something. Will you check something for me?
Yeah, what's up?
What is it that Genji Gauntlet stops?
Genji Gauntlet? I know it stops Frog because of Genji gear. Slow Frog Petrify.
Okay, that's why the slow wasn't triggering, because of Genji Gauntlet.
Yep.
That had happened earlier in the month. That's what it was.
I get a sneaking suspicion we're going to see some more people taking the Genji gear pieces since they eliminate Frog. We also might see some Inkai armlet value coming up next tourney.
Chocobo just off in the middle of nowhere.
As Chocobos can do sometimes. They just healed and run so far away
Kotetsu from a ninja!
And it's enough.
Wow. That wins the sandbag war.
She does have a spell edge and a short edge. So it's not like she has 0 MA.
Yeah, I mean, just as anti-sandbag tech, that's super cool.
Yeah, no, that is a really good anti-sandbag, because the moment she walks up, you're just dying.
And, like, 90 damage isn't a lot, but, like, it's non-trivial when you're stuck in a sandbag loop. It covers everything that's not
full life or life.
Well, I just mean as the extra damage to the person reviving.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it prevents it from looping. You win the loop because you kill the reviver eventually. These Defy Pains really not helping, though.
I think we're about to see the Time Mage crystallize as well.
Yeah, the Time Mage was...
Yeah, this priest out of MP. There she goes.
Just a little too slow.
2. Hero has managed to, without his Sage, slowly whittle this down. And speaking of whittle down, he just healed up with a crystal in his... Chocobo does not go for the kill, instead cures up the ninja. Who Goes for a throw, but can't miss, so why not? Down to a priest, but he is going to have the MP to resurrect that ninja. The question is, do they have something to interrupt that? Well, they can rip some MP off of him and take away his armor. Why does the infinite skill spam for monsters really irk you? Yeah, they only get 3 skills. I know a lot of humans are limited. Most human skill sets are limited, but there's stuff in human skill sets that are unlimited. Or close enough, in a couple cases. I mean, that's something with the monster change that might get looked at and altered. It's possible. There might be skills that consider it that MP might be a concern for them. Because at the moment, if a if a monster had any skill that cost MP, it would have to be so cracked to be game-winning by itself. It would have to be like ranged bad breath. With the priest down, it's now down to a lone ninja, and she can't resurrect. So she'll have to do what she can. What she can do is get Hamido.
Yeah, when the Time Mage didn't take that ninja out, it was pretty much a sealed deal. A really hard-fought match. Heroes win 2-1. Free Joe 2 will be playing later in tomorrow's stream.
So Free Joe 2 is not out of it yet.
No, this is winner's bracket. An excellent run and not over yet for that team. And with how close a match it had against Hero 2, if they meet up again in the grand finals, that could go either way. But first, they've got to get through the loser's bracket, and Hero has to get through the winner of this match. Simmon 1 versus Fig 1, Unrelated Films versus I Like Big Bonks. Who will be meeting Krokyo Drift in the winner's finals? Let's find out. For Unrelated Films, we have super high speed all across the way. Crank the Ninja with Draw Out, Hamido, Defense Up, and Move +3. Speed the Ninja with Basic Skill Counter, Concentrate, Move +2, and Red Shoes. Fast and Furious, the Thief, with Punch Art, Dragon Spirit, Attack Up, and Equip Bows. And Gone in 60 Seconds, the Thief, with Basic Skill Catch, 2 Swords, and Move +1. On the other side, for I Like Big Bonks, 10, 10, 10, 12 speeds. Big speed differential here. And the Priest with Draw Out, Auto Potion, Defense Up, and Magic Defend Up with a Scorpion Tail. I the Ninja with Basic Skill, Hamido, Attack Up, and Equip Katana. Cannot the Thief with Precision, Weapon Guard, Deadshot, and Equip Bows. And Lai the Sage with Draw Out, Damage Split, Equip Armor, and Move +2. I like Big Bonks, and I cannot lie. Will the enormous power behind Fig swings be able to make up for the speed differential? Or is speed actually the god stat? It's a question that has been debated a bunch across the Discord. Let's get some evidence.
Yeah, this should be actually a decent case example of it. At least decent. It comes down to if, what Unrelated Films actually does in terms of the turns they have. Especially on this map, I think that Thief is going to run rampant, though. Because it's going to take, I Like Big Bonks, a hot minute to get over to him. Opening Masamune as expected. Here, have your free haste regen. And we're now almost double turning you. But we're going to have to see... Ooh, that's not the best position. Oh, that's not a bad position to stand in, to be fair. He's got the high ground.
leading Kiyomori there, followed by Masamune for themselves.
Yep, we've seen this opening before. At least they actually moved to do so.
Yeah, they get to
thrown
move.
at the Berserker, but misses.
They get to open with the Kiyomori before they get the double turn. That's going to be a big deal on the small map.
I think he was literally a single square short of swinging. Vital Strike, 266. No, he just didn't go for a swing at all.
Yeah, with Walk on Water, he actually has the height.
Yeah, he has the height, so
I think I know what this is. This might be Berserk not noticing it has Walk on Water and thinking it's at height 2 versus height 6.
Oh, that's really unfortunate.
I don't know for sure, but I know that Berserk bypasses a lot of checks. That might be one of them.
That might explain it, but if that is the case, that I believe that's something you could probably look into fixing.
I mean, sure, a lot of things are going to be fixed when I overhaul the entire
We see a charm
AI.
land on that priest, so she's not picking up her ninja, but she's picking up the enemy's Berserk ninja. Oh, that's really, really bad for I Like Big Bonks. He goes back down, but it wasted that priest's turn.
And we know the turn economy is super important to Big Bonks because they're behind on it.
Yep. Thief didn't take the high ground, but instead takes a 126 shot on the Sage.
These hits are pretty weak, though, comparatively. Big Bonks is getting one-shots. Or close enough to them, so... Damage split with the
close
kill.
enough, that wasn't close enough.
A revive
Fast and
coming
Furious
out.
Revives the Berserk ninja, who, since he's berserked, is just going, oh, she's trying to cure her charm. He's gonna die.
Yep.
Hard to fuck with thieves. But Gone in 60 Seconds says, hey, what if I just charmed you again? And even though you're charmed, that interrupts your spell.
Yep.
Don't cure your charm. We see a Kiku. Power of Draw out right now. Oh, this is... Let's see where the speeds line up. So that thief is... Oh, she's going for the kill. She doesn't get it. Berserk Ninja's like, I don't care if she's charmed. Wow, that was pathetic damage.
Between the Kiyomori and,
Probably Compat.
I think defense up on that priest.
Oh yeah, she got defense up. You're right. That was, this Berserker's just completely screwing his whole team. I'm gonna be honest right now. Didn't take the shot at the start, gets sandbagged, breaks the charm on the priest.
Yeah, like, turn economy is a thing, but the turns from I Like Big Bonks are just accomplishing more than the extra turns that, unrelated films are getting.
In fairness, unrelated films did waste some turns resurrecting a ninja who then broke a charm.
Well, sure, but that's
critical.
exactly the point I'm making.
Yes.
Game 1 goes to Big Bonks. But, like, even if you look at the damage tables, like...
Oh, yeah, no. With the damage...
Unrelated
in one
films,
turn, Fig is doing as much damage as a lot of... Fig's units are doing as much damage as most of unrelated films' teams are doing in two. In 2 turns, not even 2 swings. We'll see how the small map goes. And,
they do have a
I like
split,
Big Bonks.
so only 3.
They have a split. Oh, and he's already in. But gets Hamido'd.
Lining up against the Hamido, super bad luck for...
That's huge. They don't have... That's the Kyo draw out. So they don't have Pro Shell at all, and this Sage is just going to help them instead and Kiku his own team.
Yeah, I mean, Charm sure is a hell of a drug.
The Kiku breaks his charm, but he still did 180 to his ninja.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely not nothing. Berserker goes down to a target.
That's not surprising.
but not having their haste is going to be really long-term damaging against hasty, way outspeedy units. So Big Bonks has its work cut out for it now.
Put that long-range thief back down, as she was such a problem last time. Then puts down a ninja, and he's going to pick up his berserker, but I imagine he's going to get Kiku'd down here.
Yeah, Sage definitely had that.
Oh no, assure it down for more damage.
Not a lot of damage being done to the priest, and the priest having instant life instead of full life. I don't know if that's better or worse for them.
She is low enough now that if that ninja gets another swing on her, she's just going down. Ooh, revives in time for him to get a turn immediately and go for the kill. It's down to unrelated films. Oh, wait. A ninja and a thief.
And
unfortunate. Goes for the Hamido ninja instead of the priest.
He
puts him down, but the priest is just going to pick him up again.
And gets a Murasame and is going to live to continue this. Big Bonks making a real run of a real bad start.
I mean, it's a really strong team. I think we're about to see the Sage go down, though, because, again, turn economy. The priest just hasn't had a turn. This thief should, though, because I think she's on 100 CT from what I saw. Yes, she immediately gets her turn. What does she do with it? Strix Feathers to rip down the thief immediately. This all comes down to if the priest runs out of MP. Oh, she's out. She has haste regen, but what's she going to do with her turns?
She has a scorpion tail and an auto potion. She actually has a real shot at it.
She's just going to live until a crystal happens and grab it, probably. So this ninja has to deny. This ninja has to deny her. I would have never suspected I like Big Bonks in another team to be going into a slap fight, effectively. That's not a slap.
Forces him to not even get an attack. No, wait, there's a shuriken.
Well, it just healed her, effectively. She loses her haste, but I think she's about to get a turn and grab a crystal. Yup. No, she goes for damage. Gets Hamido'd! Oh, that's a critical mistake.
I didn't know that was the Hamido ninja. She had gotten 2 hits.
Oh.
Yeah, not getting that crystal is a huge blunder. It looks like,
she's gonna get a turn, but, like, yeah.
She gets it this time, but no one to revive.
So she's gonna have to try and wear this ninja down and bonk him to death, with him double turning her, probably.
Well, no, she has haste. He doesn't. I think she's actually faster than him now.
True. She has haste.
Because she's speed 15, he's speed 14.
Oh, that just means that their turns are going to be about the same. And he now has haste because he's both draw out and Hamido. Talk about a loaded unit. Swing and a move. Oh, move and a swing. And that's one of the critical things.
What's his brave? How does he keep missing these Hamidos?
He has 70 brave. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Hamido this month has been really inconsistent. Because the number of targets I've seen land on units with Hamido is way too damn high.
She has infinite cures on herself. This is gonna be a minute.
Yeah, this is gonna take a while.
I actually think it's in her favor because she can't die to mid-charge cures. And, like...
I think this is going to come down to if she can get low enough and get Hamido'd.
But with cure being free...
Well, the thing is, if she gets to a certain health and decides to go for a swing and gets Hamido'd, and she could just die.
Yeah, right.
Otherwise, I don't know how this ends, honestly. Because the ninja by himself isn't going to kill her. And unless she lands, like, 2 crits.
Well, I mean, the answer is she lands poison with her scorpion tail.
Then he Masamoons and runs away. So this has to happen, like, 4 times.
Well, I mean, There you
Or
go.
he just overtime wins it.
Yep. Could have
Now we're
gone
1-1.
either way, and
Yeah.
for Big Bonks to be that close to it, missing their opening haste because of that charm.
Well, that wasn't actually the charm, that was the Kyo. The thief dying was why they missed the charm. I mean, missed the Kyo. I mean, the fucking Masa. Because I believe it's the... No, the thief has precision. The priest has the haste draw out. This time, they're...
So it's the priest having to revive.
Yeah, the priest being forced to revive instead of hasting. Well, at least both teams are evenly going to get haste on everyone. But I get a feeling this ninja might be too aggressive. Does Fast and Furious get a shot? Oh, not quite. Oh, there was a winner, Simmon. You actually won that round.
As you can tell, because we are on game 3 now.
Yep. Target. Down he goes.
.241 temporal.
I'm surprised we haven't seen her bust that out yet. I'm also really worried with this wish that here comes a Kiku and it's just going to trap that loop again. Oh, even worse! Oh, why did you even give him Chakra? Oh! Chakra just does not heal enough in the current meta to actually be a viable healing option. Like for HP. For MP it's useful, but for HP...
Well, he falls back and...
Without martial arts especially, it's just... Honestly, I think that decides it. Because instead of being on the offense and doing something useful, he just walked up and healed 60 damage versus a team that easily does 200 per swing. Well, per turn, rather. Yeah, that's the thing, Cop. Unless you're fully invested in it, it's not a good healing option. You shouldn't be taking it. You have to be fully invested in it. Meaning you're fully invested in the martial arts setup. The other reason, like, you can take it for MP regen. Yeah. Without martial arts, it's fucking worthless.
I mean, if you have MP switch, even
MP.
healing 1 MP is good.
Yes.
Like,
without, well, like I said, without martial arts, it's worthless except for MP on it.
Yeah.
That's the only thing giving it any value at that point.
regardless,
Yeah, this is
Big
quickly
Bonks
over.
cleans it up, and with a average 4-speed deficit, takes the match 2-1. The winners finals will be Heroes Heroes Krokyo Drift versus I Like Big Bonks. but that has to wait till tomorrow. No. But that winners finals will have to wait until tomorrow because up now we have 4 teams in the losers bracket trying to stay in and get to the losers finals. First up, Kjata versus Crab1, Funky Bonerman's Blue Ball Revenge Tour versus Omae wa Moshindeiru.
Ah, yes, Crab's infamous team.
Yeah, Crab has been making a hell of a run through this losers bracket. But Kjata is well known for his losers bracket prowess as well, famously having lost in round 1 and making it all the way to the grand finals one month. So for Funky Bonerman, we have Vajonica Crabapple, the Time Mage, with Precision, Catch, Deadshot, and Equip Gun. Emerson the Sage with Draw Out, MP Switch, Magic Attack Up, and Move +3. Flex Buff Chest the Ninja with Holy Sword, CT Save, Attack Up, and Move +2. And Emerson the Priest with Item, Throw Item, Weapon Guard, and Defense Up. Yes, Simmon, that is the result. On the other side, for Crab, we have Omae the Ninja with Battle Skill, CT Save, Equip Armor, and Equip Sword. Wa the Geomancer with Planar Magic, Catch, Short Charge, and Move +2. What a menace this Geomancer has proven to be. Mow the Time Mage with White Magic, Arrow Guard, Equip Shield, and move +1. Arrow Guard, helpful against the Time Mage, but not as devastating as in previous rounds. And Shin the Chemist with Snipe, Weapon Guard, 2 swords, and Equip Bows for that double headshot Arbalest. Large 6 kicking us off.
You say not as helpful, but that's an engineered dead shot. So
I mean, engineer rifle is the weakest gun, so
yeah, but it's still dead shot. It's still doing solid damage. And it's very likely just going to tie that Time Mage up doing nothing.
I mean, I suspect she's going to cast Time Magic. Like, just from watching Kjata's matches in earlier rounds, that Time Mage doesn't actually shoot all that much. She has, like, an actual vital support role on the team.
Well, she has Haste 2 and then Temporal and Strix, and that's it.
Yeah, like, she's been throwing a lot of Temporals and Strixes.
Does Temporal and Strix respect Arrow Guard or no?
I think it does.
Yeah, so that's... a lot of it's going to depend on who she decides to target on her actual value, then.
Right, yeah. Which I guess is the same as if she didn't have those, so...
Yeah.
Well, first blood goes to Funky Bonerman with that Shuriken Ninja kill.
But they've got 2 lined up beside each other, and we've seen what this Geo loves to do.
Speaking of, she's starting it right out of the gate.
Let's see what she picked.
And a revival coming as well.
I don't think that's where you want to be. Even with this haste too. I'm pretty sure that was in range. This ninja better kill him. Kill her. He did not. Oh, and gets blocked even worse. Here come the frogs.
Looks like only 2 targets.
Oh, I guess it wasn't in range. But does get a frog.
Does she have Asuna 2, the Sage, or no?
She does not.
Missing that full life.
Yep, it was just
huge.
a straight... That was just a straight miss on frog.
Well, no, I was asking if she has the ability to cure it.
Oh, to cure it. Okay. Fireball for 300 just gets blocked.
So they don't have to go so far away. Maybe I'll put it down here. So, you know.
Priest is down. And Omewa Mo Shinderu is looking really rough right now. Oh, just shoots her casually through the arrow guard. I guess it didn't matter.
I mean, it's not 100%. Game 1 goes to Kjata. And that being the large map is not great news for Crab. Although his team works pretty well on the small maps as well,
yeah,
so...
I was going to say, you say that, but he might just be running up turn 1, dropping a Confuse 2 on the entire team. I think that Time Mage is going to get a turn in the same timing, though.
We've definitely seen...
Oh, and that's not an ideal position for his Geomancer, actually.
Is she towards the back of the pile?
She's towards the back.
Mm.
So she's not going to reach. We see the MP switch go off.
Sage no longer has MP.
Yeah, she does. Actually. She has 180 to 169. Yeah,
Jesus.
She has 180. Because she's wearing Flash Hat and Wizard Robe.
Ah.
My guess is that she's just meant to be bait. Because she has nothing to use the MP on.
Well, I mean, the Flash Hat and the Wizard and the robe are for speed more than for...
Oh, yeah, true. Well, the Wizard Robe's for MA.
Yeah.
And the Flash Hat's for speed. But the Flash Hat also gives 50 MP, so... And an MA.
Tell you what, though, Kjata's team definitely in the lead on this.
Yep.
Without being able to leverage that Geomancer, it's just been a bloodbath.
Yeah. Without that Geomancer getting her opening, and she's... Oh, here comes a Cheery. Oh! It's gonna get switched, isn't it? Oh, it doesn't! Hey! 3 kill! Is going for a spell. It has to be a Confuse too, but I don't think she's gonna get it. She catches.
She gets both.
She does get it.
But that ninja is still there and still dangerous.
Yep, and it's his turn. He uses Judgment of all things!
Can't catch that. Kjata
Nope.
takes the match 2-0. A good run for Crab, but Omae is out of the tournament.
Yep. Just crumbling before he could actually get going.
Well, that is the Kjata special. Up next, Omegasuspekt 1 versus Simmon 2. Team Beef versus Third Eye Blind. All E's, all caps. You know Team Beef. Will they be redeemed this match? Or will Third Eye Blind finish what, I don't remember who beat them started. Kind of ruins the impact of the sentence, honestly. Anyways, for Team Beef, we have Flank the Chemist with Time Magic, Hamido, Equip Armor, and Move +1. Brisket the Lancer with Steel, MP Switch, Jump +3, and Move +2. Sirloin the Bard with Punch Art, HP Restore, Defense Up, and Guts. And Round the Oracle with Basic Skill, Auto Potion Abandon, and Magic Defend Up. As I point out every time, Abandon plus that Elf Mantle and that huge Oracle CEV, this is one evasive Oracle. On the other side, for Third Eye Blind, Stephen Jenkins, the Lancer, with Punch Art, Dragon Spirit, Jump 2, and Jump 1. Kevin Cadigan, the Lancer, with Draw Out, Counter Throw, Jump +3, and Move +1. Neither of them care about her evasion. Orion Salazar, the Mime, with Concentrate. And Brad Hargreaves, the Time Mage, with Dance, Auto Potion, Defense Up, and Magic Defend Up. So
about that Abandon.
Yeah, I don't think it impacts almost anything at all in this matchup.
I think it will, because the Lancer has to get the jump lines to begin with.
Yeah.
In fairness.
Although,
so anything that's not a jump, she has a good shot at evading.
Although that said, the
Or the dance.
The whole point of Third Eye Blind is to do the slow, don't move, lol, you're just sitting ducks plan, so...
Yep. And it's a large map, and this is usually a pretty good map for it. Especially versus Team Beef, who they don't have the most range. So, yeah.
Third Eye Blind in white up top side. And of course that splitting Kiyomori once more. The dances begin. And black on the other side, Team Beef. Some Black Angus. We have an encouraging song with 3 regens and a haste.
And 2 confusions out the gate. And here comes the duplicate. 4 confusions for the whole team set and a slow. Well, that's an opening. Yeah, I wish it didn't happen either, Oracle. I don't even know what she was trying to steal the heart of there. Oh, yeah, there goes the Oracle's evasion. In terms of nameless dances, it'd be hard to find a better one than what just happened.
Double jump.
Oh my god, it took me a minute to register what had happened. I'm like, what do you mean? How did that second jump happen? And then it triggered. Someone's actually using a mime. It lined up. He slows and poisons. Critically, that Lancer on Team Beef is still confused, though.
A little late on the Masamune, but they're ahead, so I guess
It's
they
okay,
really
3 will
shouldn't
get it.
care.
It'll also cure that poison, unfortunately, but it's whatever.
Can't have everything.
Oh, gets Hamido, but breaks the confusion with it.
No charm from that harp.
He's
Bard's
still
near
alive,
fatal.
but barely. He won't be alive much longer. Well, now the Lancer's gotten don't moved.
Trapped.
And poisoned. You'd hate to be Brisket right now. You're don't moved, you're poisoned, you just finally got your confusion removed. Your only action all game was getting Hamido'd by your teammate. Just having a bad day.
Bard is back
Re-raise.
up with re-raise. Probably
He runs away.
life song.
He's gonna get punched. We will never know.
He has
Oh,
guts.
he lives. Oh, and now he moved in range to get jumped. Oh, that targeted off map.
Yep.
Oh, sick. Thanks for hasting the Bard.
I'm
give it a
continuing
regen?
to help the Bard out.
And gets put down for his trouble. The Bard's encouraging his team, saying it's possible. He has a permanent haste, which will make it much harder for them to find jump lines for him. Gets to Ambrosia. Looks like Team Beef might not be out of this yet.
No, they're definitely clawing their way back into it. It was a rough
Picks up the
start.
Oracle.
It's a rough start, but they're putting it back together.
Oracle cures the poison. Just a perfect line of pickups. Oracle's going to go down, but hey, she was probably going to go down to something lighter anyways. Mime revives the air and runs away.
That's actually exactly where you want the mime.
Yep, because now he's just going to replicate dances over and over. Or get slowed, as if she, had any chance anyways. No confusions. We do see, I think there was a second slow. Oh! Mime crimes! Gets
Lancer
guarded,
had
but
the
triggers
guard.
Dragon Spirit.
Would have been pretty bad if he didn't have that guard ready.
Yeah.
Don't move wears off.
Is this the most jumps we've seen mimicked and land on something? Alterni?
One, yes.
2 technically. It hit an enemy and an ally.
Is that like +1, -1, and we're back at 0?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, never a
I
winner.
think Brisket went for a jump on someone. Yup. Puts that Lancer down, but I think that's the one with re-raise, so he'll be back. And she's not allowed to move anymore, but she's not in the worst spot. If she finds a line, she can just jump on stuff.
And that is, in fact, the re-raiser.
Yep, so he'll be back in a moment. Bard Stigma Magics to remove both slow, don't move, and poison. I said both, but all 3 rather.
Another reason to carry Chakra is just as a,
To get out of critical.
get out of critical on a revive,
Yeah.
yeah. Because, like, if you don't, you just run into the corner and do nothing, so, like...
Yeah, there's better options, but if you're already running the martial arts or something else, then yeah, it checks out.
Like, obviously, there are situations like last match where it ends up
that's the
working
risk of
against
it.
you, but, like, how many matches did they have where that unit died, stood back up, and rejoined the fight? So, like, it could go either way on that.
It also helps when you have a mime and they decide to walk over and chakra the mime, who then chakras them back. That increases the value of chakra pretty severely. Well, she finds the line. Mime just says, I'll wait here, I guess. Oh, look, the Oracle's back.
Team Beef is doing a pretty good job at redeeming itself. Had a rough start, but they have taken the lead.
Speaking of rough, man, triple poison, double slow. Oof. Getting jumped, getting jumped. Mime, move back and find the line. Oh, it gets MP switched.
It's actually not possible to move back and find the line, because you would have to
Because it'd have to be the same square.
Yeah. You'd have to move
Quick,
sidelong.
just jump on. Just get under him and let him land on your shoulders.
Yeah, I don't think the game allows that.
No riding mimes.
Well, now I know what I'm doing for next month.
That's the buff no one predicted. You can bring a mime for 4,000 JP as a 5th unit, but someone's riding it to start. We'll change the sprite to give all mimes a little chocobo bill on the front. Unfortunate on that confusion. Puts down the chemist.
Third Eye Blind is not out of this yet. They are still putting work in.
And Team Beef is still holding it down. That Bard is the one that's been reviving everyone, so... Slow wears off the Lancer. Stigma magic. Does she actually get a turn? No. Oh, nope.
Mime takes her down.
And the Oracle is defying pain.
Has a paper
I was
cut
saying-
and can't stand it.
I was saying I felt bad for that Lancer. I feel really bad for this Oracle. She's literally got to do nothing except kill her own team. She's just been confused or dead the entire match. I think actually Third Eye Blind let one of their units permanently die. Oh, double slow. This double slow, double confused. This is over. Unless the Bard randomly decides to stigma himself.
Which is a thing in his kit.
Yep.
Might even move next to the other one, stigma them both.
It's possible. He wants to sing. Oh yeah, they're well, I was gonna say they're poison, so it'll break the confusion. Never mind. It's okay. The mime wanted to help out.
Bard is down.
I mean, they are Team Beef, so they should be pretty resilient. You don't get to be a beef team without being resilient. Man, this Oracle just...
Poracle.
Yeah, just Oracle. She should have foresaw this.
Fraud.
Don't move, confused. Yeah, clearly this Oracle's a fraud. She's not foreseen anything happening to her, not dodged anything. Omega's gonna ask for a refund.
She did the team pretty well for a long time. Just wasn't the time
Fair.
this time.
Yeah, she couldn't have foreseen this coming. Just... I mean, she got to finally do an action that wasn't negative to her team. She got to cheer up herself. And now she gets to lay on the ground. That's game one. It's a Third Eye Blind.
But small map probably more in Team Beef's favor, so we'll see if they can bring it back to a game 3.
Well, this is a hell of a map for a small map, too.
Yeah, the Lancers
Critically,
can
this is-
actually go down
Yeah.
and come back up. I believe they were on this map like a couple days ago, and
I
we're
think you're
doing
correct.
just that.
I was watching, yeah, because I think they were back in that back corner near the window. I said near the window as if that would help in this map now that I look at it.
lets windows all the way down.
Oh no. Oh, gets a charm. What does the Oracle do?
Tries to break it, but fails.
Why?
For Frog, I guess.
That is one of the choices of all time. Because she could have taken a swing at the other Lancer. I guess she had a better hit rate on that one, to be fair. Because of side, but... well, now she's confused anyways. I'm going to go with headcanon. She was confused a minute ago.
Had it the whole time. Not confused
Oh,
anymore.
cool. Thanks, Mime.
Live by the mime, die by the mime.
One day, mimes will be truly good, and then we can all live by the mime, die by the mime. Instead of just die by the mime. I mean, that being said, this mime has put in work. For one of the teams, at least. If not both. 300 damage jump coming up. Can he position? No. No, he cannot.
I ain't know what that positioning is, but it's amusing.
That ain't it, Chief.
I mean, he can get back up.
Yeah. Now they just need to knock the Time Mage down there, and the entire Third Eye Blind can hang out down there. Does the Oracle do something useful? A Spell Absorb. I mean, hey, that's not actively negative to your team. Isn't this the Oracle that was going for Petrifies and stuff before?
It might just be that most of Third Eye Blind is immune to it.
No, they're not. Because I don't think Diamond stuff gives you immunity to Petrify last I checked, and
it does not.
Shoes and Carabini Meal. So, I think Mimes are, aren't they?
Yes, mimes are immune to all negative status.
Yeah, so that makes sense on that one. But the Time Mage has Inkai Armlet, which is also not immune. Throws the mime back downstairs. Yeah, she is petrified. She just doesn't want to go for it. Does she have, like, bag combat versus half the team or something?
Wouldn't be checking that anyways.
For, petrify?
Correct. I mean, it applies it, it's just the AI doesn't check hit rates when it uses abilities. It only cares if it is 100% or 0%.
Oh, 0%. Yeah, true. Yeah, just, I don't know why she wants to go for, Frog Smacks. I mean, okay, I know part of the reason why, because it's a Frog Smack. You can't frog him! What are you doing?
I mean, she can't petrify him either.
I mean, she can petrify one of the other 3 people, or try to Frog Smack one of the, Ah, that's a good point. Yes, she has maximum petrify, -255.
What's
so
the
I've got
frog
no
priority?
idea what she's doing. What's the what priority?
Frog priority.
Frog? 0. So I've got no fucking clue what she's doing right now.
I mean, I know what she's doing. Like,
Jobbing?
the AI calculation has determined that the mime is the most important person on the enemy team, and it's doing the thing that is the most effective against him, rather than... Because, like, we're not exactly sure...
The opening, though,
huh?
where she went after a Lancer with a smack, when she could have easily casted Petrify at her.
So,
He
like...
already even had a move.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have an answer for that one.
Yeah, like, that may have been the mythical 13%.
Right, yeah.
But the rest of it, yeah, I guess she just really hates that mime.
Because, like, we do know the AI has a routine that sees, like, who is the most important person to target. And sometimes it uses that to determine its target, and sometimes it uses, target priority to determine what to do with the target. So, like, sometimes it's evaluating the results, sometimes it's just like a straight up, this unit needs to die.
Yeah, the Mime also has the lowest health at 360. The Time Mage actually has 370.
Yeah, I mean,
So, yeah,
that could
I guess
explain attacks on the
she just-
Mime.
She just would rather attack the Mime than go for Petrifies on anyone else.
I mean, either way, it's looking pretty clear that Team Beef will be returning next month.
Yeah.
And not tomorrow.
Yeah, that's looking pretty likely, because without their Lancer, they have no offense at all, considering this Oracle has chosen Frog Violence. It's okay. Give him a minute. Imagine if that charmed. Oh, well, he's dead from the jump.
I imagine the charmed unit dying immediately, yes.
Happy I could give you that image.
You show the moose boss.
I think the Mime's showing Team Beef who's boss. Clearly this means, Omega, that next month you have to fire one of your units and replace it with a Mime.
Three mimes in a trench coat. Either way, Third Eye Blind takes the match 2-0. Team Beef, good night. Probably see you next month. You're one of our evergreens. Up next, Coppola 1 versus Omegasuspekt 2. Two names versus Team Error. All caps, but other vowels.
Heresy.
Both teams a slight departure of form from their respective creators. For Coppola 1's two names, we have a unit without 14 speed. Flamebender the Wizard with Draw Out, Weapon Guard, Magic Attack Up, and Move +1. Ninja Samurai the Ninja with basic skill Dragon Spirit Attack Up and Equip Katana. 4 Ward the Lancer with Item HP Restore, Jump 2 and Jump 1. And Healer Destroyer the Chemist with Draw Out, Auto Potion, 2 hands, and Move +2. Two-handed Scorpion Tail, those are some big bonks. And I cannot lie. On the other side, for Team Error, we have Warning the Time Mage with basic skill, Weapon Guard, Defense Up, and Magic Defend Up. Delete the Thief with Precision, Hamido, Attack Up, and Equip Bows. Stop the Oracle with Item, Auto Potion, Abandon, and Move HP Up. And Break the Monk with Battle Skill, MP Switch, Equip Armor, and Equip Sword. Large 82 starting us off.
Man, 10 speed everywhere except for Warning Delete. With that being said, even with 10 speed, that's two names is still gonna bring the damage, is the thing. That Flame Lance can do some solid damage to anyone it lands on. It's a great opening gambit. You have the ever popular double Murasame target ninja. Also the Javelin 2 Lancer. If that jump lands, it's going to just delete someone. And with the Chemist, Scorpion Tail is, as always, ever-presently strong.
Yep.
It's a, no investment, high damage weapon.
Two names in red on the left, and Team Error in yellow on the right.
That being said, while it's no investment, it's still a high damage weapon. 2 hands makes it even stronger.
We have an opening Vital Strike. Big damage against the Wizard.
But not enough to put her in critical.
Definitely a near thing, unless that's Equip Armor.
No, she is Magic Attack Up. So that was just barely not enough.
Yep.
Speaking of armor, there goes the ninja's armor.
That's 2
That's
PA
power
down.
sleeve.
which does count for target, but apparently not enough. That was a huge hit.
Yeah. There have been plenty of Murasame ninjas running around without power sleeves already. Ugh! Oracle, why didn't you dodge?
Big bonks.
154 lance stab. Oh, just a little explosion. Guards that one. Here comes the Petrify. She also is set up the exact same way with negative 255 Petrify, but does not land it. There goes the Chemist's armor. That's his secret close. He lost some speed out of that. Oh shit! Guys, look out! They have damage.
Although not anymore.
Oh, I guess the warning worked!
36% Flame Lance. No dice. Stop the Oracle really doing her job playing defense here.
And playing bait. Quick, warn the Oracle again. Oh, that's a choice too.
Full Team Haste 2, definitely not a bad choice.
Oh yeah, you know what? That was probably the right choice because warning would have done nothing here.
No.
It would not have... Well, hold on. If the Protect was still going, between Protect and Defend, it'd been real close. I'd have to check out what HP she was at.
Either way, two names pulling away with it so far. And Warren is not going to get you out of this being at 4v2.
It will save her life for the moment, though. Unfortunately, that's a haste. And does this monk even have revive? She does. She just chooses violence.
Well, she can't revive. It's on a...
Oh, yeah, they're both. Never mind. I thought that the thief was one's height lower than he was. So,
Nope.
yeah, that's like the worst places that they could have died.
Yep. Completely irredeemable.
I mean, that shows the power of Warren right there. Target went from doing 210 on average to 68 a swing.
I mean, when you land Warren, it's real. Breaker Monk, Stigma Magic, Poison is gone.
You know, think about this 14 speed Time Age who's effectively walking around as a Haste 2 and Warn Bot isn't the worst unit. Because of the fact that she's warning everyone and she's also really low health. Yeah, she's the lowest health on the team but has double defense up. So she's going to draw some ire and just warn constantly.
And I
Unfortunately, that's not how this worked out this time.
No. But, like, I can think of a worse thing for a unit to do while you have, like, big effective units doing damage and not dying.
Oh, for sure. Not like an incredible unit, but not a bad unit setup.
Like, if Delete the Thief gets to do his thing unmolested, like, that's pretty nice.
Truth. Unfortunately, they got their hands all over him, and that was game one, as Two Names takes it. First game, we go into game two. Can Team Air figure out the error of their ways?
Well, they're certainly in closer quarters now, so the warnings will be more effective.
As will the Murasames.
Just so.
Opening haste 2. Hate to say it, the play may have been worn. Oh, Vital Strike puts her into critical. But this is close range. Oh, that's a Petrify. That's probably not who you should have went for. Ooh, a Spin Fist. Only lands on 1, but hits for 216.
Would have been brutal if it hit on multiples, that's for sure.
For sure. She moves away and does a Kiyomori. which will affect that petrify % chance. She's not going to get a chance to do it anyways.
No.
This target. Defend up while charging does not mean shit to target.
I mean, it does reduce it, but you're just being hit normally
it's target.
instead of mid-charged.
Yeah, you're still getting mid-charged, which it helps offset that, but yeah.
That actually would have been an insane spin fist. Unfortunately, the revive instead.
Goes for haste. Oh, another uncritical. Well, we know the Oracle's going to go down to the Ninja. At minimum. Oh, wait, maybe not. Ninja's going to go for another kill because the Wizard tied her up. No, you should have warned yourself.
I mean, if you're being a
There's
distraction...
a Javelin 2 jump. Someone's getting deleted. Oh, and the MP switch is gone, so she's definitely getting deleted. Or was it on the Oracle? What was that on? It was for 693, so...
I mean, probably the Oracle, because that would be a mid-charge.
Oh my god, just barely shy. No, it's not. The mid-charge doesn't matter. That's a Javelin 2 Lancer.
Oh wait, mid-charge is just as much as extra damage as defend up is reduced damage, so it's a wash. So basically, Oracles cannot be mid-charged.
Oh. Except by spells?
Spells don't get mid-charge bonus.
Oh, I didn't know that. So yeah. Does draw out?
Nope.
Okay. Well, 2-0, so 2 names.
2 names advances. Team error is eliminated. Coppo's dream still alive. Up next, Void versus WarpedEdge 1. Gigagas versus Free Joe.
You know, I honestly thought I didn't realize Gigagas was still in this.
Sure are. Ninjas. You've seen them. You know who they are. Koga the Ninja with Draw Out, Damage Split, Defense Up, and Teleport. Goek the Ninja with Basic Skill, HP Restore, Equip Armor, and Guts. Iga the Ninja with Punch Art, Counter, Concentrate, and Move +2. And Guy the Ninja with Item, Throw Item, Abandon, and Weapon Guard. On the other side, for Free Joe, we have Richard the Knight, 645 whole hit points, with Chaos Blade
Wielding
and
a
an Angel
Chaos
Ring.
Blade.
No, he isn't. With Punch
Listen,
Art,
he
HP...
has it in his hands.
with Punch Art, HP Restore, Defense Up, and Move +2. Chloe the Ninja with Draw Out, Arrow Guard, Concentrate, and Sicken. Breeby the Dancer with Punch Art, Weapon Guard, Abandon, and Fly. And Joey the Squire with Item, Auto Potion, Deadshot, and Equip Gun. Large 95 to start.
So, do you think Richard the Knight walks out onto the field holding the Chaos Blade up like it's a title belt?
I mean,
it's the only thing he's been using it for.
Right.
And yeah, Cop, turns out, yeah, of course 12 speed is fine. It's still the upper echelon of normal speed, air quotes. So yeah. The thing I'm surprised about this team still being here is the fact that it's so focused. Then again, in fairness, this team did technically get a buff between last month and this month. Because the Koga and Iga knives actually boost their element.
Whoops.
Which I think makes it the only weapon that... only 2 weapons that do.
In fact, the only weapons that do.
But the shenanigans here take alert. No, they don't have Lucky. Okay, I had to check.
They do in their hearts.
They're just that coordinated. That was like using a Chaos Blade. And Hellcry would have been huge.
Oh
that
boy.
Was a 4-man Sundown.
3. Missed the first one.
3-man. You're right.
Yeah, as long as Richard isn't swinging at him, that's a dangerous position to be in.
Richard, go for the swing. You can do 5 damage. Don't let your dreams be memes.
Down goes
well,
one
that
ninja.
Down. Also, that Gunner, if that's Gunner's the one that takes the shot on these Sundowns, that's going to hurt.
Yeah, because the ninja is split, so only the first one gets the bonus.
Yep.
But yeah,
He's got
that
2 targets to pick.
That Squire is going to be a walking disaster to those ninjas.
Yeah, if this knight had Hamido, it'd have been great.
I actually think it'd be better to give him counter than Hamido. Guy's got like 8,000 hit points. He's going to stand through the hit.
Yeah, I guess also the problem with giving him either one is he's probably not the one getting swung at.
But yeah, like, counter can counter anything at one range, whereas Hamido is only weapon range attacks.
I'm trying to think outside of... I'm trying to think of the scenarios that would actually be useful, and I'm coming up short.
I mean, we definitely saw
I
it.
feel like there's...
We definitely saw it happen with, like, bows and guns hitting people, like, in between their target and them. Like, there was a guy who was standing next to somebody who revived, stood up, and shot him in the back immediately.
Oh, well...
Because they were charging a timed strike and the revive just happened to go off the same tick.
Jesus. But yeah, I think Cobb's point, especially with Hamido, is that the knight is probably going to be the last man standing. And if it's just physical swings coming at him at the end, he can be just throwing out Hamido Chaos Blades and fishing for crystal procs, which buys him time to fish for more crystals. Or at least forces him to. Because with counter, like, I'm trying to think at one range how many attacks actually go out. At one range that you wouldn't prefer Hamido. Because target is Hamido-able, and that's the main one I can think of.
Yeah. I mean, same with Vital Strike. These have to be abilities that have more than one range and the person is just next to you.
Yeah, that's the thing, which is not the most common circumstance.
I mean, it kind of is, like, someone has,
it
like...
happens with draw out, but, I mean...
You can counter draw out.
Yeah.
But, like, the idea here is that, like, something with 3 range, let's say, they use it, and then you move in on the next turn and swing at them, then they do their 3 range thing at 1 range and back off. Unless it's a bow or a gun and you're never Hamidoing those in the first place.
You say 3 range, but I can't think of anything that does 3 range they don't have to move away to start, because that's just hearts. In the Chocobo gun.
Well, no, I'm talking about abilities that have things that are like range 1 to 3,
okay,
like sword skills, for example. Like
where they do the skill and then move.
Right, yeah. Like sword skills aren't weapon range; they're range 3, but you can counter them and not Hamido them.
I see what you mean now.
Yeah. Like, because you were never Hamidoing or countering a crossbow or a gun. That wasn't happening. So we're talking about the. Yeah.
Cop, that would be wild to find out, like, oops, strength and element also increase the chance of the fucking things going off.
That would be
I'm pretty sure that's not the case.
That'd be a super weird thing to
wild.
discover Vanilla has been doing the whole ass time.
21%. Ha ha ha. It would make my air knife team look even stupider because he had boost air. Damn, just constant. This guy. Oh, removes this a bunch of stasses. Yeah, what is Void feeding these ninjas?
Heavy
I want
diet.
to feed my units the same shit to get this kind of luck.
A healthy diet of gravel and air.
Well, didn't need the proc there. By the way, may I request we never fix, but like change fatigue to let them still move? I love the fact they just stand still.
I mean, it was part of the whole genesis of the idea was, alright, I need something to replace stop, so what's an ability that would have somebody, like, just standing there? And, like, my immediate thoughts was, like, something about just being lazy, but I'm like, it doesn't really work. What
if remove sleep?
What if they're just tired?
Yeah, checks out. Game 1 goes to Giga Gas. Yeah, one of the things with fatigue is special like that. Ninja walks up, kills someone, his fatigue just stands there. Just walked over, killed someone, and established dominance looking down at them.
Shitpost of a team, still in the event.
I mean, shitpost of a team that they're all running 12 speed and have solid damage. And their support is not lacking. It more pushes me to the point of, like, every time I make a unit, I have to stop and ask myself, would this unit be better if I just made them a ninja? And I have to legitimately fucking ask that.
I mean,
you might be right. They might be 13 speed, actually.
I'm pretty sure ninjas are good. That is what the data has been telling us.
Oh yeah, they're all 13 speed. Never mind. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to undersell how good your speed was. And yeah, in fairness, it's not even that just the speed that lets ninjas be good. It's that it says something that I don't think anyone would say the throw skill set is particularly good. It's definitely not one of the worst skill sets, but it's not particularly great. It's okay.
I mean, really, it's just two hands that makes the big difference.
Yeah, it's just two hands.
Like, two hands has...
Oh yeah, and they have 4 move. I fucking forgot about that.
Yeah. But, like, yes, the two hands is clearly super important, and, like, it makes other units that pick it up good, but if you added 2 swords to your other unit, why not just make them a ninja, right?
Yeah. Unless there's some reason you need to run 2 swords on that, and then you can just make another unit a ninja, so they also have 2 swords.
It's swords all the way down.
Yeah, and going through the ninja tree unlocks a shitload of skills for like actual free JP.
Yeah, so like the
For you to
ninjas
use.
being higher in the tree and thus more expensive. Well, not so much, because the things that they typically want are in jobs that they, like, get free JP in on the way up, so it's actually just as cheap to be a ninja as anything else.
Wait, it's cheaper, because you end up with more value due to 2 swords.
Right, because they get it for free.
Yep. Whereas any other class would have to both pay to be a ninja and pay the JP for 2 swords.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure we can call this one. Unless Richard the Knight wants to come out swinging and realize he has a Chaos Blade right now.
It's his last chance, that's for sure.
Come on, man! Come on! One swing for the homies! This ninja even ran away to give you a shot. I think you're undervaluing concentrate on thief as well. That's illegal, but we'll take it if you... That's Secret Fist. That's not Chaos Blade Swing. Get this man out of here.
Get this man out of here. Gigagas proceeds on. Free Joe is eliminated. WarpedEdge, however, still has Free Joe 2 left in the loser's bracket for tomorrow. We have 8 teams still in the event. Heroes, Krokyo Drift, Free Joe 2, Unrelated Films, I Like Big Bonks, Funky Bonerman's Blue Ball Revenge Tour, Third Eye Blind, 2 Names, and Gigagas. Which one of those 8 will emerge champion? Well, we still got a couple days, but we'll find out later. I will see y'all tomorrow. Have a good night, y'all.
Good night, all.